Hello everyone. Today we are going to see what is a database transaction. What is transaction in DBMS? A transaction is a sequence of operations performed as a single logical unit of work. What does this mean? It means that a transaction involves multiple operations, and if all the operations are completed successfully, then and then only we can say that transaction has completed. For example, we will take one simple example of money transfer from one account to other account. Now, money transfer involves multiple operations. Like when a sender wants to send 1000 rupees to his friend's account, first bank needs to check whether the sender is having that sufficient balance or not. So he has to read the balance. Then if the sufficient balance is there, then 1000 rupees will be deducted from the sender's account and 1000 rupees will be credited into his friend's account. So this debit and credit operation, if both execute successfully, then and then only we can say that the transaction has completed. So all steps must execute completely or not at all. Now, it doesn't mean that the money transfer transaction is the only DBMS transaction or money transfer means the transaction in DBMS. It is not like that. Any DBMS of action which when we perform with any ERP system or DBMS management system, then if it involves multiple updates, multiple actions, operations, then that can be considered as a transaction. For example, ticket booking through a movie ticket booking system. What it involves? We need to first fetch the seats. We need to check whether the seats are available or not. If the seats are available, we will select the seats and we will do the payment for it. And when the payment will be done, then and then only seats will be booked. So this operations involves multiple steps. If something fails, for example, if seats are not available, payment cannot be processed, tickets cannot be booked. If payment failed, seats cannot be booked. So any of the operation in between, if it doesn't execute successfully, the transaction cannot be completed. We will see one scenario of money transfer between two accounts with reference to SQL statements. Now we want to transfer 500 rupees from Asha's account to Ravi's account. You can see the Asha's account is having balance 200,000 rupees, whereas Ravi's account is having the balance 1000 rupees. Now this is the initial status of accounts tables in our SQL database. What we will do, we will start a transaction. We want to transfer 500 from Asha's account to Ravi's account. Now we will first execute the update statement to deduct the 500 from Asha's account. So update query will be executed for that. Now after this update query, the intermediate state of our accounts table will look like this. Here you can easily observe that Asha's balance is 1500, whereas Ravi's balance is 1000. It means that we have deducted the 500 from the Asha's account. So this is inconsistent state of our database and we don't want to continue with it. So what we will do? We will execute next step, that is add money to receiver's account. So here we are adding 500 rupees into Ravi's account where the account ID is 102. Now, as both operations are completed successfully, we will execute commit. It means we want to store these changes into the database permanently as both the operations has executed successfully. Now, what if system crashes after step 3? What was step 3? Where we have deducted the amount from the Asha's account, but we have not added the 500 into Ravi's account. So if system crashes after step 3, then what we need to do? We need to roll back because we cannot continue with inconsistent state of the database. So what rollback will do? Rollback will undo the update operation which we have done for the Asha's account, and again our database restores to its previous consistent state. So now you can observe that Asha's balance is 2000. So in this way, for the transaction, we are taking care that all the operations must execute completely or it should be rolled back. Quick recap for the transaction. A transaction is a sequence of database operation that should be performed as a single logical unit of work. It will be either fully completed or it has to be rolled back. So in one line, we can say that a transaction ensures that the database should remain correct and consistent even if errors happen. So as we expect that a DBMS should give us the trustworthy service and should have a correct data always.